Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. Oops, I guess you need to be careful of who you upset. Tyson Fury, the lineal heavyweight champion. It's me, Tyson Fury. I'm the lineal heavyweight champion. It's me, Tyson Fury. It's me, title. Nobody want to hear that shit anymore, Tyson Fury. Oleksandr Usyk has become the betting favorite over Tyson Fury. Now you gotta excuse me, I got a little bit of a cold. I think somebody cast a little bit of obia on me, some witchcraft. Yo. So now they have me out here about to crow like a rooster. Anyway, let me tell you something. Several articles have been published, but the one on BoxingScene.com goes on to say that Tyson Fury and Usyk, neither one of them fought last weekend. And although Fury is 34-0-1 with 24 KOs, standing at 6'9" and 35 years old, Usyk, who is 21-0, 14 KOs, who stands 6'4" and 37 years old, they're saying nothing's changed when it comes to their age and their records. But when it comes to several major sports books, Fury was favored to win on May 18th. But they said now Fury is the underdog to Oleksandr Usyk. Now, I'm trying to understand what happened to where Tyson Fury all of a sudden becomes the underdog to Usyk. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is a good sign. I don't gamble, I don't bet, I don't smoke, I don't drink. But if I was a gambling man, and these odds remain the way they are, where Fury's a negative 125 favorite, and Usyk was even money or plus 100, I would put money on Tyson Fury. Because we all know the secret society is in full effect. They're not going to let Tyson Fury lose to Usyk. Because Tyson Fury and AJ, that's the big money fight. Now, if Tyson Fury faces AJ, I don't know who they're going to get behind. I personally think they'll get behind AJ. Because AJ is a better role model for boxers, for people of all walks of life, for kids, and for the sport of boxing. Tyson Fury, he's just a shit sandwich. But I'm going to tell you right now, although this is kind of a modest move as far as Fury and Usyk, you may see Usyk become the underdog in another couple of weeks. You know, you may see this kind of fluctuate on who's the underdog, who's the favorite. But I'm telling you right now, man, initially, the odds implied that there was a 69% chance that Fury was going to win. Now there's a 49% chance that he's going to prevail. Now I don't really know what all that means, but what I do know is they're saying he has less of a chance winning this fight than Usyk does. Pretty clear to me that Usyk hasn't really done anything since his last fight against Dubois that would cause a shift in this whole betting situation. Remember, I don't know shit about betting, but in my opinion, Usyk is a guy who I'm going to be very concerned. And remember, I'd never come to the defense on Tyson Fury unless somebody talks about him as a father. Because I think he has shown that his kids mean the world to him. And although I have my opinion about him as a fighter and some of his antics, you know, the only time you hear me come to defense of him, when people start to say he's probably a horrible father and shit like that, that's when these boxing fans get carried away. And that, to me, that's just not right. But anyway, I'm going to be concerned about Usyk. Calling every shot that Tyson Fury throws to his body, acting like it's a low blow. Because we all know Usyk his balls sit somewhere up between his esophagus and his belt line. So, Tyson Fury's, it's a lose-lose situation with him trying to land a body shot. Because he can hit Usyk in the chest and Usyk can grab his balls and fall down on the goddamn floor. So no matter what Tyson Fury does, what shot he throws, it's going to be a low blow. But that being said, maybe this has a little bit to do with how Fury performed against Ngannou. I don't know. But what I do know is when it comes to key decision makers behind the scenes, when it comes to gambling, sportsbook, the commission, judges, referees, I know that Tyson Fury has a relationship with someone who's hiding out in the UAE and who has had influence over all of these people / entities. And I wouldn't be surprised if Tyson Fury goes into that fight with like a 25% chance on winning. And then he wins the fight and someone hits the jackpot. And I don't gamble. My wife says, well, you gamble, you go and buy Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, that's not gambling. But anyway, that's a whole nother goddamn discussion. But I'm tempted to put some money down if Tyson Fury stays as the underdog, because I think that's the safest bet when it comes to sports that can be made in years. No way they let Oleksandr Usyk beat Tyson Fury. Simple. You can't make me believe that. And there are people out here saying they study the sport, they study fights. Tyson Fury used to throw 30 plus feints around. Feint, draw his opponent in, feint, double jab, right hand. And they say he's not doing the feints anymore. He's doing 4 or 5 feints. He's slow on his feet. He's been knocked down 5 times in recent years. When you're hitting the floor and getting hit on the chin and not throwing feints and not as busy as you used to be, that means you're past your best and you're on the decline and you're on the slide. Now, I don't know if I agree with that, but I will say Tyson Fury, since he hooked up with Sugar Hill, he's kind of changed his style from being a slick boxer puncher to being just strictly all out puncher, mash up, crash up, come straight forward. And I think that's going to be what he has to do against Usyk. Him trying to outbox Usyk. Look, just because I don't care for Tyson Fury's bull crap doesn't mean I'm going to sit here and just say a bunch of negative stuff. He may be able to outbox him because of his weird style. He's tall, he's got long arms. But I just think when it comes to boxing, it have to favor Usyk. But I think Tyson Fury has all the natural physicalities, attributes to where Tyson Fury should be able to get in that ring and get the win. But you just don't know. Although Usyk's giving up 6 inches in height, maybe 40 plus pounds on the scale. Look, we can always say a good big man beats a good little man. But when it comes to hand speed, boxing skill, Usyk has proven that he's not just a good little man. He's a special fighter. And that could be what the odds are telling us. And that could be what we end up witnessing when they get in the ring on 18 May. Is a really great big man facing a super special little man. And the little man ends up getting the victory. But I'm still putting my money on Tyson Fury. That being said, y'all keep cool. Excuse the cold. Somebody put some witchcraft on me. I'm in the breeze.